But basically, if you live on 47 in Livingston County, you need to be someplace safe now. Good news for us that don't want rain is that this is mostly an overnight event. There's rotation now that's near Pisodum. This is Sodorus, this is Pisodum. I got it circled there south of Tolono. Now, we did have just a picture from a spotter in this area. In fact, we just got a tornado warning. So what we're tracking behind this rain is the return to reality. We've been spoiled with temperatures that aren't seasonable for the early parts of November. We do expect rain to arrive overnight tonight, and tomorrow looks like a soggy day, right? Mild, drier air a few days. Once we get towards the other side of the weekend, though, you can see what happens. Keep in mind, the end of the 7-day forecast is July 5th, which is typically around the hottest point on average of the entire year.
Derek Favorite live in our weather center. And Derek, we may just want to stay off the roads until this clears up. You
know, really until about 9 tomorrow, I think, is the point in which we'll start to warm up above freezing and we'll be able to see a little bit better. The day goes on, the humidity actually drops. So notice how our heat index numbers don't get close to 100 where they were today. They're closer to the mid-80s for the most part. North of Arthur, near Hammond, there's no tornado warning on this right now, but there is an area of rotation here. North of Arthur near Hammond. So Arthur, obviously, right there, tornado warning gets issued right as I start to say it.
Central Illinois' most accurate forecast with meteorologist Derek Favorite.
Radar and satellite shows rain off to our west. This has kind of come together and get in our area and eventually bring us a chance at some showers and thunderstorms for tonight. But your evening itself, the next few hours, nothing to be concerned about. As we get into the overnight hours, that's when the storms start to arrive. Low to mid 80s for most. We do have 170 as we're down to 79 now in Bloomington. And your dew points are in the middle to upper 60s for the most part. This is what has really changed today. Yeah, it's a little warmer. But earlier in the week, we were off the scale on this side. Now we're kind of here. We're starting to get a little bit more sticky, and we expect it to be sticky for the rest of tonight and for part of tomorrow as well. That's what we're tracking. Storms tonight, but more this weekend. We are expecting this weekend, unfortunately, to start on the wet side. Tonight, storms are isolated. Better chances once we get into Friday and Saturday. And how much are we talking? Anywhere between 3/4 of an inch and 1.25 inches for farmers. They don't want to see this. Kind of that point of the year where let's just let things kind of dry out a little bit. The good news is it's 2 days, and then we're back to dry weather after that as we look towards next week. This is 7 o'clock tonight, and maybe a few isolated showers at that point, but I really think the majority of this activity is probably going to be after midnight tonight. Now, as we get into tomorrow morning, a few isolated cells here and there. Tomorrow, an isolated chance in the morning. I can't rule out a midday shower or two, but as we get into the evening hours, once we hit right before sunset, I think this will calm down. So if you have evening plans for tomorrow, I would keep them. Be prepared for maybe a passing shower, but certainly not a washout at any point for your day tomorrow. And notice also 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. Already upper 60s and low 70s start to arrive. So for tonight, don't be surprised if you get woken up by a rumble of thunder. They'll be isolated, though, and we don't anticipate any severe weather. Southerly winds become northerly because it is a cold front coming through. 65 will be the overnight low. For tomorrow, your high temperature around 79, partly cloudy with isolated storms, a northeast wind around 5 to 10 miles an hour. Not a washout tomorrow, just hit or miss stuff up until the evening hours when everything starts to clear. So Thursday actually looks like our next completely dry day. Once we get into Friday, yeah, we have to start talking this system out here that will arrive, bringing us a chance of showers and thunderstorms Friday and even into Saturday. Now, it's not going to rain the whole time. We're talking scattered stuff here, meaning most of us will see the rainfall. But once we get to Sunday is when we'll start to dry out. And depending on how quick this cold front gets through, that'll be the real determining factor on if we're able to make any part of Saturday dry. For now, I've got to keep rain around at least into Saturday evening, meaning the Illinois game could certainly be affected by showers and thunderstorms. So here is your Napleton 7-day forecast, which includes those storms Friday and Saturday. If we move the game to Sunday, it'd be perfect, but
that's not going to happen.
We got the professionals playing on that day. 75 Sunday, 77 Monday, and 84 on Tuesday. Same rule applies as last week. Be prepared for postponement, delay, or just rain. Or you might get lucky.
Sitting there in the rain watching your child play.
Right. Chances are it's going to come with lightning and thunder. So chances are if it's going to rain, you're probably going to have to go inside anyways because they're going to evacuate any stadiums. But there is the chance you get that one stray shower.
Okay, but not chance of super severe.
Can't guarantee that.
Can't get. Okay.
It's too early.
All right. Thank you.